Hey guys, welcome to my road to WBFF Sydney. I'm Taryn. This is episode 8 and we are 5 weeks out.
This week I thought we'd talk about mindset and discipline. And it's actually quite fitting because I've come out for a walk and it's fucking decided to rain. And I knew it was going to rain. The forecast is rain for like the next 5 days here, but I knew that if I didn't get out today, I probably wouldn't get outside for a walk for the next few days. So, I think it goes a long way to talking about mindset and discipline and the few things that I thought would be really cool to discuss with you, because although I'm in comp prep and, these things are a little bit more extreme for me than just general fat loss clients, there's so many of the things that come across that mindset and discipline span that anyone either just starting out in their journey or just wants to lose a couple of kilos, or, you don't have to be a bodybuilder for mindset and motivation and discipline to be such a big key factor. So hopefully you'll get some things out of that. And for now, I'm going to try and get home before I get too wet.
So for me, mindset and discipline work hand in hand. This week, I feel like mindset for me has been challenged. So generally, I don't feel like I have a lot of issues with my mindset. I set myself a goal. I'm not a quitter, so I see them, my goals, and every day is an opportunity to be better. But there's times where that mindset and that positive outlook is somewhat challenged. So this week, I've been really tired. I don't know whether it's hormonal or just where I'm at in my fat loss journey. So we know that as you diet and you give your body less calories, that your basal metabolic rate will slow down because you're not giving your body the fuel that it needs. So I'm still training as much as I was when I was eating 3,000 calories, but I'm not now fueling myself 3,000 calories. So my body is adapting to that. You get tired more, you move less, all that kind of stuff. So that brings in that challenge where you're hungry, I'm fatigued, I've been grumpy, the internet's been playing up, I've been fucking pissed off with that. My tolerance has really been low for that kind of thing. And so for me, reminding myself mindset that not putting that shit on other people. So yes, I'm grumpy. Yes, I'm a bit tired. Yes, I'm grumpy because I'm tired, and I'm probably also grumpy because I'm hungry, but I'm tired because I'm hungry. But I know that, and I know that that's part of this process, and I'm choosing this process. So for me, I try not to put that on anyone else. So last week when my folks were here, a lot of people said, can't believe you didn't eat, or I can't believe you went and sat with them while, they ate at a restaurant. Well, that wouldn't be fucking fair of me to, chuck tantrum and say, you guys can't go because I'm not allowed. I mean, what sort of an asshole would I be? So for me, that's generally my mindset. How can I come with you so you guys can experience that, because I'm choosing this, and not take that away from people? But that certainly doesn't mean that it's not challenging at times, and, that my hunger or my fatigue doesn't take over and then I become grumpy and shitty. And I think I remind myself of perspective. I am still able to eat decent, good amounts of food. I'm not a starving person in Africa that doesn't have access to food, right? So number one, it's perspective, and I'm choosing this. So as a general everyday person, I think just remind yourself of the reason why you're on a fat loss journey, or why you're choosing to deprive yourself of certain things, and work with your coach to find ways that you can maybe incorporate refeeds or diet breaks or whatever into special times that you do want to enjoy food with people. And just try not to put the struggle that you're having as far as your grumpiness or tiredness on everyone else. It's not their fault that that's what you're feeling and where you're at right now. And there's reminding yourself of the why, the reason why you are doing what you are doing. Is it because, you've been told that by the doctor you need to lose weight? Is it just that you're unhappy with how you look? Is it that you want to have a better shape, or whatever it is? Remind yourself of the reasons why. Find the important reasons why, and then put it into perspective. So then when you've been dieting or in some sort of a fat loss phase, motivation can then be challenged. So, you know, you've got that mindset situation going on, then you've got the motivation and therefore discipline. So for me, motivation and discipline work hand in hand, but they're inherently different. You know, I think it's easy to look at someone like me and say, oh, they're always motivated. I'm not. And this week proves to me, I'm actually standing in the kitchen right now. I'm about to do some meal prep, and it's one of those things where I really actually can't be fucked, but I know I need to, and I know that it's actually also my habit and routine that gets me standing here right now, and that will be affected if I don't do this right now. And that's the discipline. You know, I might not be motivated right now to do my meal prep, but my discipline is getting me up here to do it because I have a routine and a habit that tells me that most afternoons on this day of the week, I do my meal prep. So motivation is what makes you move and get you started. And then discipline is that effort and the consistency and the time that you commit to making those goals happen. So for me right now, that is this is the self-discipline that helps me, I guess, be intentional about getting to where I want to be. And when you do that, those habits repeatedly, that's where the discipline comes in and gets you through these times where that lack of motivation is. I also know that by doing this right now, I know that it supersedes my discipline because I know that this is going to make me feel good. It's going to put me in better stead for the day. And I think that also goes for the day and the week. That also goes with my workouts. A couple of times this week, I actually thought about setting my alarm for a little bit later, but my days are so busy that if I don't get up when that alarm goes off, that discipline, then the rest of my day is going to be fucked or busy, or I'm going to feel shitty because I didn't go. And I know that working out makes me feel better. So discipline is an action, and I can't tell you enough of how much keeping those habits and, you know, those routines diligently applied over a long-term time is what gets you results in the end. Heard a couple of really good quotes that I thought I would also share with that. You know, first one is that motivation is an event, but discipline is a lifestyle. And, you know, that speaks really true for me because what I'm doing right now for bodybuilding and my current fat loss phase, the underlying principles don't change when I'm in my off season. And so for my fat loss clients, it's very, very similar. We build those habits and those disciplines that create for long-term lifestyle changes. And then the other one is that motivation starts the project, but discipline finishes it. And it is just so, so, so true. So I hope that you guys got something out of those and maybe changed your thinking as to motivation versus discipline, and then overarching your mindset and hopefully helping change that mindset for you or see things for a different perspective. I'm going to go ahead and get this meal prep done, and I hope you enjoyed this week. Don't forget to subscribe to my videos, and I'll see you next week.